Welcome to our Green Acres, everybody. Just like Mother Nature, she's sprinkling in some touches of spring just so we'll know it is soon going to be here. And that's what I'm doing in my home. I'm adding some touches of spring and I'm doing some decorating. And I'm going to show y'all a shopping trip that I went on. And I'm going to show you some things in the store just so you can get ideas and inspiration for some things that you may want to decorate in your home with. Some of these things I'll bring back home. I'll show y'all how to style them and just have fun decorating, and that's what it's all about. Just make your home the way you want it and decorate it with the things that you love. A couple of weeks ago, I posted a video and took y'all shopping to a store in my local area called Bells. A lot of y'all commented that you have them in your area, or you may have had them and they've closed them down. But we still have ours, and it is a really good store in our area. And, you know, it's always full of shoppers and always has a huge selection of some beautiful home decor at some really reasonable prices. Every day I go in there, they've put out new things. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to shop around. I'm going to show y'all some more things that I saw that are going to be really pretty for spring and summer. In beads and garlands and bow filler, they are really good, ideas for things to pick up because you can display and decorate with these in so many ways. They come in so many colors and textures and sizes. And a lot of the Western theme is in trend this year. And I think I have never rode a horse in my life, but I absolutely think horses are absolutely beautiful. Would I decorate with horses in my home? Absolutely. I've been eyeing this bow candle holder for ever since before Christmas. It hasn't sold, and I think probably the reason is there's not a set. If there was two of them, I think, I would be more prone to pick it up. There's a lot of coastal and nautical theme this year. And, that is beautiful because it's such a fresh and airy look. So I'm just going to take y'all around. I'm not going to talk through the whole thing because it's pretty much explanatory. We're just going to look at some beautiful home decor. I'll try to show you prices on things just so you can see how affordable a lot of these pieces are. A lot of these pieces are timeless pieces that you can not only just set out for spring, but you can leave a lot of these pieces out all year long. So that makes them even more budget friendly. So let's go around the store and see what kind of new items we can find. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed shopping around Belle's with me and seeing all the beautiful decor that they have. I wish I could buy it all, but I can't. I did pick up a few pieces, so I'm going to take y'all back home, show y'all how I use those pieces, and I'm going to decorate with them, and we're going to create some really pretty vignettes for spring and summer. Now let's have some fun and do some spring decorating. I want to decorate this piece of furniture back here that I recently painted and made over. I'm going to show you a few new pieces that I just purchased, but I picked up this beautiful brass swan at Belle's. It was around the $15 range. I'm just going to place some really pretty Walmart florals in it that I got last year, and I also picked up this really pretty egg. This egg was $24.99, but I think it's going to pair really well with the brass swan. And just to give you more styling ideas, I took away some of the other decor and left this really simple, just so I could highlight the swan print that I got at Belle's a couple weeks ago. I think it pairs so well now with our gold swan. Another area in my home that I wanted to style the brass swan in, just to give you some more ideas and inspiration if you find a piece like this, how pretty it is sitting out on a tray paired with some other items that I have set out for spring and summer. Another really quick decor piece that you can make that is so easy and so budget friendly is just, framing your own artwork. Whether you purchase your artwork on Etsy and, print those out on your printer, or if you order some on Amazon. This is where I got this bunny. I got it last year on Amazon. I just put it in a thrifted frame, and look how beautiful this vignette is for spring and summer. Another great way that you can add a little touch of spring for free is go out and Google, free printable downloads. Now, I searched on birds, but you can search on any, theme that you want to. If you want to do coastal or florals, just go out and see what kind of free printable downloads you can find. So I printed out this beautiful bird. So I'm just going to put it on some really good sturdy cardboard, and using a good quality glue stick, I just adhered it really well. Now I'm just going to cut it out. This makes somewhat of a postcard, so you don't have to frame it. You can just take this small little beautiful detail of this bird and stick this in an area that maybe you just want a little bit more detail, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. You can add this to some really beautiful, baskets, or just a vignette that you have just to add just another little detail. You can print out and do several little postcards. You could poke some holes in the top, make a garland out of these, or just put some ribbon at the top. So many options for a home decor project that is absolutely free. Another item that I absolutely love to decorate every spring and Easter is my bunny planner. I have a couple of these that have, they're planner style, so you can insert, some pretty florals, greenery, or eggs. So that's what I did this year. I have these flocked eggs that I think I got last year. I just added those to his little planner pot. And of course, I tied a bow around his neck. You can't have a bunny without a bow tied on it. But I think this just adds a really pretty addition, especially with the large egg that I just got at Bell's. So have fun with your decor, move it around, work with it, sit back, look at it, and just do what you love and just add those special touches to your home that really makes you happy. Because, who doesn't love all the birds, the eggs, the bunnies, all those things, and especially the beautiful florals this time of year. I also wanted to show you if you take a basket and tie a beautiful bow on it. That just adds such another beautiful spring detail. So this little basket right here, I got at a consignment store for $5. I love the detail of it. And then too, I added those DIY gold eggs that I made in last week's video. And if you missed that, I'll make sure to link it down below. But these gold eggs are so easy to make, and I think they're absolutely beautiful for spring and Easter. I absolutely loved them, so I made some more. I'd only made 5 for the video, but I went back and made several more just so I could, add more of them to a basket. So just some of those special touches that didn't cost us a lot of money, but you can just pair those with some of your bunny artwork and some gold elements, and just look how beautiful these vignettes can be that you can set out in your home and enjoy for the spring season. For a while, I was on the hunt for the Velveteen Rabbit book. Let me know down below if you have this book or if you read it as a child. I've never had one, but I've always, been intrigued with it and have wanted to find a copy, hopefully at a thrift store. But I found this one at a yard sale, and I think it was around $2. I picked it up, and I think it pairs so well now for the spring and the Easter season. I had to run into my local Dollar General to pick up a few things that I needed for the house, and I always love to look around at their home decor while I'm in there. On this day, I went through their frame section, and look at these beautiful gold frames they have for $5. They had different sizes, but I thought these would make great pieces that we can put some really pretty artwork in. And for less than $10, I think we can have some really pretty framed artwork for spring. I also thought these nesting baskets were a really good deal. So if you're looking for some really pretty baskets to set around, maybe style with some pretty florals for spring. The large one was $10, and they went all the way down to a $4 size. But I'm going to take this Etsy download. I've already purchased this from a previous year, and you can just print them out as many times as you want to. So I just already have it cut down to size for 5x7. I'm going to put this in my frame. And what a beautiful piece of artwork, I made for spring and Easter for less than $10. I also picked up this one. This one was $6. I ordered this package of some Easter postcards, or these you can make garland into because they have holes poked at the top. But you get a really large selection in the package, and this is just some of the designs that you get. But they're real vintage and retro looking. But I picked out one, and I'm going to cut it down to size, and I'm going to show you how beautiful an inexpensive piece of artwork like this from Amazon will go in one of these Dollar General frames. And it makes it look like something that come from a high-end store, and something that you may have spent a lot of money on, but we only spent a few dollars. So make sure to stop by your local Dollar General and check out their frame section. I think you will be amazed at some of the frame selections that they have and how pretty they are at some really good prices. Something else I picked up while I was there was this little bag of styrofoam eggs. These are the mini size, and these were only $1. I'm going to take about 5 of these. I'm going to take an odd number, and I'm going to turn them into some gold eggs. Now, I've showed this in some previous videos, and I love to do this technique, but you just want to have a black base. In my stash, I had some black chalk paint, so I'm just going to go over each one with black chalk paint, but you could also take them out, side and spray paint them. While those are all drying, I'm going to take a makeup brush, and I also got this little chocolate bunny at, it's a faux chocolate bunny at Dollar General for $1. We're going to make him look vintage and gold. I'm just going to take some gold wax that I have and a makeup sponge, and I'm just going to go around him, and I'm going to keep dabbing it on, as I get him covered. Now you can let some of that brown show through, or you can also take this outside or use some chalk paint and paint him black and have a black base. In this case, I wanted to see what he would look like just using the brown. So I'm just going to go over him really well until I get him fully covered with the gold. Then I'm going to go around with a Q-tip, get down into those crevices. Now, if you want more of a vintage style, you can always go over and put some dark wax on him, and that'll really go down into those crevices. But just a $1 piece like this, you can bring it home, totally transform it into a whole different style. Now that the eggs are dry, I'm just going to go over them with my makeup sponge, dab on some gold paint, and then we'll have some really pretty gold eggs that we can style in our little mini bird nest. Something else that's really pretty to set out is home decor, but it's also multifunctional because we can eat it and it tastes really good. It's some really pretty chocolates. They have these at Dollar General, so I just took a little pottery made bowl that I have and placed a few of those in there, and I'm going to set those out with the pretty artwork that I just made out of those Dollar General frames. I'm going to take some of this dried moss that I have. I'm going to put this in my little pottery bowl, and I'm going to make just like a little faux nest. I'm going to create a little, crater in it, and then I'm going to put those gold eggs in that we made. I'm just going to use 3 of them, but you can put these little eggs now in just about anything. Another really budget-friendly piece of home decor that I picked up at Walmart. This was on a clearance section. I picked it up, and this bowl right here was only $3. I think it retailed for around $16. So I picked it up for $3, and I think we can style it with some really pretty florals and put some raffia in it with our gold eggs, and I think this will be a beautiful addition. one of the things that I absolutely love about our farmhouse, where we have 6 acres, and also at our waterfront condo, is the animals, the wildlife, and everything that God has created to really bring us some joy and happiness. And I truly believe in that. I think all the creatures He created them for a reason. But herrings are one of my favorite birds down at the water. This one right here, if you can see him, he comes many times throughout the day, and especially during the evening. He will sit down there on those rocks, and he will stand there, for quite a while. I don't know what all he's looking at. Maybe he's looking at the gorgeous view and the sunsets, or maybe the sunrises, just depending on the time of day he comes. But I absolutely love him, and I always look for him. But, of course, when I was at Bell's and I saw this coffee cup, y'all know I had to get it. So I'm absolutely loving every morning drinking my coffee out of my new coffee cup. So I hope all of y'all enjoyed coming along with me shopping again and seeing all the things that are being, put out in the retail stores for the spring season. And I hope you enjoyed seeing the things that I picked up and how I decorated with them in my home. Y'all always give me a lot of ideas and inspiration down in the comments, and I always really appreciate all of your sweet notes and for taking the time, to talk to me and get to know me, because y'all are like my friends. So I hope all of y'all will continue to come back next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, because I will be posting a brand new video with some more spring decorating ideas and inspiration. Until then, I hope all of y'all have a blessed week. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.